Hello and welcome to my new channel. Now I haven't uploaded on this channel, mostly because I forgot about it, but this is Proof for Yaps. Now how does this differentiate from my main channel, Proof for Plays? Absolutely nothing. This one's just gonna be more of a, ramble, yap type situation, where my other channel is gonna be for gaming. Now, I was thinking of doing a video of it's grand, super well thought out video of a game I found interesting, but then I just completely decided against it, so now I'm going to record this one. This is going to be my opinion on the Forza Horizon 6 game that came out a month ago. So far, I think it's good. Do you? Maybe not. I don't know. But my thoughts is that it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of just like a copy and paste from the 5th installment, which that one was, well, let's just say, wasn't very good for the community. Now 6 kind of excelled in everything that 5 didn't, like the scenery, which I'm a sucker for scenery. And the cars, the campaign. I mean, there's a little things I kind of don't like about it, but we'll get to that later. Now, I have about 80 hours so far, and I still haven't completed the main quote-unquote campaign. But does that mean I'm still gonna play it after I finish it? Probably. Do I like any of the online modes? No, because the Horizon community is still... There's something, I can tell you that much. Now, let's stop talking about the game on, for review, and let's go into the actual gameplay of Forza Horizon 6. So, when you start out, you get this cool little opener with all the different regions and cars, and you get to drive the brand new GT prototype. The GT prototype. That's the name I came up with off the top of my head. I don't know the actual name, but it's a pretty cool car. Now you play as someone. They don't talk in the game, which I think that's my biggest gripe. But even then, the voice acting in this game is really bad. But I think that the gameplay sort of makes up for the really bad voice acting and the weird characters in general. Now, you're introduced to two people. A girl called May and a guy called Jordan. Just don't pay attention to these two. These two do not matter whatsoever. And you get introduced to you. You don't talk. Unlike in the 5th game where your character kind of just talked and talked and talked. Your character kind of doesn't say anything. Why? I don't know, maybe because they had too many voice actors and they couldn't hire someone to voice all the lines. So it's kind of, so whenever you're driving and doing a story mission or whatever, it's kind of just the two characters, talking, and you're just driving in silence. I don't know if that was a playgrounds thing or they ran out of money because they wasted on the car license. I don't know. But anyways, you have, once you complete all that, once you complete the tutorial, you get introduced to May and Jordan. You get to pick up 3 bad cars. I mean bad because they're actually bad. They're like cars you get when you first get a car. And you drive it around Tokyo City for about 5 minutes until you get to the festival. Mind you, there's only one festival in the entire area of Japan. Because unlike Horizon 5, you had three or four different festival sites for each of the regions, like Rally, Off-Road, Street, and of course the main, Horizon area. But you get introduced to some lady who runs the Japan festival. I can't think of her name, and I don't want to. I'm too lazy to look it up. And she gives you 3 cars. I mean, like she literally gives you 3 supercars, really good cars you can just upgrade. So like kind of be so those 3 cars you got at the beginning kind of don't matter. Hope you like them, because you're probably never gonna drive them again. Now, the way that the gameplay works is that you do races, you compete in races and stunt jumps and all the little jobs you can do, and it earns you points for wristbands. And those wristbands unlock the Horizon event, like it's sort of like a level thing. There's like 8, I think, 8 or 9. I'm not that entirely sure, but they're all pretty cool. I mean, the way they kind of introduced it, like I'm pretty sure in one you like see a spaceship go into space. Like they literally launch a spaceship into outer space. Crazy. There's one where you race against a mech, which like is crazy because the mech's destroying like the entire city, like Godzilla, which I think that was funny. And you also have one where you kind of just going in little sharp turns around a dock, which I mean I didn't really like that one, to be honest with you. But and they also have another progression system, which is like a stamp, which is basically like the little mascots and every little thing, like car collection, I think, I don't know, and doing certain tasks and rewards earns you stamps so you can get more rewards. Shocker. Now, as I'm recording this, they're doing the very first festival playlist season. Yes, those are back. And yes, the cars in that specific season are exclusive. I know. It sucks. But and then that's pretty much it for like the racing thing. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can like deliver food like Uber Eats, which I don't know, I thought was pretty awesome. I mean, I didn't know I could become a Japanese delivery driver, so 2 thumbs up and a weird ramen cup of noodles for that. So, now that we got the gameplay out of the way, let's talk about the multiplayer. So, for this game, they added like 6 different multiplayer sort of races you can do besides the hide and seek and eliminator, which those 2 game modes suck, and they tied a very, very hard achievement to the online, so thank you Playground for that. Anyways, so I don't like multiplayer, so I haven't touched multiplayer, so I don't really have an opinion about this other than I've seen it on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok that a lot of people don't like multiplayer because it's still kind of the same thing. I don't know. I played 1 match and I let the guy win. So I mean, I guess 1 thumbs up for me. That's all I can really say. What else? I don't know. I think the promotion was kind of good for it. Leading up to Forza 6, they did a first reveal trailer, which basically just English, which basically just revealed Mount Fuji. I think I said that right, and the Japan world to us. Which I mean, that was pretty awesome. That was like peak cinema. And then they did like these kind of like I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it. They released like a cool little wallpaper for Xbox consoles. I thought that was cool. That's basically it. I don't really have much to say about this game. it's a lot better compared to Horizon 5, and probably like 100 times better. I could probably just say that. It's 100 times better. But yeah, I think that's it. I may make more videos. I have another video planned, so we may talk about like, I don't know, Fortnite, or like I'm playing Planet Coaster 2, which you know, pretty fun. Except I rage quit on one of them, but that's a video for another day. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed me talking so monotone into my microphone. I'm doing a different type of video style to this, so I hope you enjoyed this. I'm recording this like on the fly, like this is unscripted content, which knowing me, I should probably like have a script for these videos, so you know, mumble or stutter. Which, I mean, what's the point in that? This is a yap channel. I mean, come on. Anyways, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and maybe subscribe. It'll help me out a ton, and it'll push it. And if you're on mobile, hype the video. I know it's a weird thing to say because like usually hype means like a 2017 term, but hype the video. It'll push out the video to more people so they can watch this. And trust me, I have a lot of videos planned. I just don't have motivation to actually record them. But I want to record more. Anyways, this video is like kind of too long for my liking, so I'm gonna end it off here. If you enjoyed, like I said, like, subscribe, comment your favorite part of Horizon 6 and your not so favorite part of Horizon 6. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.